to my YouTube channel Auto Craze Info, and on to today's video. Let's dive into one of aviation's most iconic aircraft, the Boeing 727 and see where it stands in the year 2025. Though it first took to the skies in the 1960s, this aircraft continues to spark interest among aviation enthusiasts, collectors, and even some operators. Today, we're going to explore its history, design, and how a few of these aircraft are still surviving and in some rare cases, still flying in 2025. The Boeing 727 was introduced in 1963 and quickly became one of the best-selling airliners of its time. Designed for short to medium-haul flights, the 727 was revolutionary with its trijet configuration, that's 3 rear-mounted engines, and its ability to operate from shorter runways. This made it perfect for flying into smaller airports that couldn't accommodate larger jets like the 707. For nearly 2 decades, it was the workhorse of many airlines around the world. In its prime, the 727 was everywhere, from American Airlines to Lufthansa, and from cargo carriers to VIP jets. By the 1980s, Boeing had produced over 1,800 units, making it one of the most successful airliners of its era. It could carry around 150 to 189 passengers depending on configuration, and thanks to its built-in air stairs and rugged landing gear, it was loved for its flexibility and reliability. But as we fast forward to 2025, commercial airlines no longer use the 727 in regular passenger service. Modern jets like the Boeing 737 MAX, Airbus A320neo, and regional jets have taken over, offering more fuel-efficient engines, quieter cabins, and updated avionics. Environmental regulations have also made it difficult for older aircraft like the 727 to remain in service, especially with their loud and fuel-hungry JT8D engines. So, where is the 727 today? While most have been retired and scrapped, a surprising number still survive in museums, private collections, and even in active use as freighters or corporate jets. Several 727s are preserved in aviation museums across the US, Canada, Australia, and Europe. They stand as proud symbols of a golden era in aviation and continue to attract visitors who marvel at their design and engineering. Some enthusiasts have gone a step further, converting old 727s into unique homes, restaurants, or luxury lounges. There's even a famous case of a man in Oregon who lives full-time in a converted Boeing 727 deep in the woods. It's fully equipped with plumbing, electricity, and all the comforts of a modern home inside the fuselage of a vintage aircraft. In the world of aviation preservation, a few 727s are maintained in taxiable condition, meaning they can still move under their own power on the ground but no longer fly. These aircraft are often used for training purposes or shown off during special events like air shows or airport open days. However, believe it or not, a very small number of 727s are still flying in 2025, mainly in specialized roles. Some are used for cargo operations in parts of Africa, South America, and the Middle East, where their rugged performance and high payload capacity still offer value. These operators usually fly to remote areas with limited infrastructure, where newer jets might struggle. Government agencies in a few countries also use 727s for surveillance, calibration flights, or scientific research. In these roles, the aircraft are often heavily modified, featuring advanced radar, communications, or sensor equipment. Let's not forget about the VIP market. Though rare, there are still some 727s that serve as private jets for wealthy individuals or organizations. These aircraft are often upgraded with modern interiors, advanced avionics, and hush kits to meet modern noise regulations. Flying in a 727 today, in a luxury configuration, is like stepping into a time capsule, combining vintage charm with modern luxury. Technically, keeping a 727 in the air in 2025 is no easy task. Spare parts are hard to find, requiring owners to either manufacture custom components or rely on salvaged parts from other retired jets. Maintenance is expensive and complex, and only a limited number of certified technicians still have experience working with the aircraft. That said, for those who love the 727, the challenges are worth it. The aircraft's legacy also lives on in training. Some aviation schools still use 727 cockpit simulators to help students learn about analog systems, decision-making, and the basics of jet operation before transitioning to modern glass cockpit aircraft. These simulators serve as valuable tools for developing a deeper understanding of aviation fundamentals. Interestingly, there has been a small surge in interest in classic airliners among collectors and aviation buffs. Online forums, restoration groups, and even parts traders are working to preserve these planes and keep their stories alive. From collecting cockpit panels to restoring complete fuselages, the Boeing 727 has found a second life in the hands of passionate fans. Another legacy of the 727 is its impact on design. The T-tail, rear engine configuration, and tri-jet layout influenced many aircraft that came after it, including the DC-10, Lockheed Del 1011, and even business jets like the Dassault Falcon 900. Though that configuration is less common now due to efficiency concerns, its influence on aircraft design is undeniable. As we close out this look at the Boeing 727 in 2025, one thing becomes clear: this aircraft is more than just an old jet. It's a symbol of progress, innovation, and the adventurous spirit of early commercial aviation. While its days in mainstream airline service may be long gone, its impact is still felt in museums, in the skies, and in the hearts of those who admire aviation history. If you ever get the chance to see one up close, say whether parked at a museum or roaring down a runway, take a moment to appreciate what it represents. In a world of sleek, computer-driven planes, the 727 is a reminder of how far we've come and how much we've achieved. Thanks for watching Auto Craze Info. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts about the Boeing 727 in the comments below, especially if you've ever flown on one or seen one in person. Stay tuned for more videos on aviation, autos, and everything in between. Until next time, keep your curiosity flying high.